25 after 5 on my station, your station. This one is called Muye Uchidze from Tanto Wavy, featuring our very, very talented and beautiful Joy. I want to say it right. I always want to say people's names right. JoyRukanza.
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
Yes.
Ah, thank you. Because this one time, I think I say someone's name wrong. They're like, hey, hold up. That's not how you say my name. It was so embarrassing. But welcome to ZiFM Stereo, man. Appreciate the fact that you took some time out to fly out to Harare, of course, to link up with ZiFM Stereo. We really do appreciate that. And how's been H so far? I think I asked you that off air. How's it been treating you?
It's been nice.
Yeah?
I've been running around trying to do everything in one day, and you know how that can be.
No, it's never, the time is never enough,
yeah,
is
it's
it?
never enough. You want to do this, you want to meet people, and then the minute you leave and then you didn't meet with someone, you get the text, why didn't you
there's
hit me
always
up?
that one person who's like, but Doc, I saw pictures, you in Harare, why didn't you? But people have to understand that, there's never enough time, right?
Yeah.
All right, now let's talk about your latest offering. I know you've been working, I've been following your music since like 2021 when you had a collaboration with Kid X.
Yes.
I was like, yo, who's this chick though? Let's talk about that before we talk about the new project. How did you guys link up to have that song?
Okay, so Kid X, and I've been following Kid X for a very long time,
right.
and he followed me back.
Ooh.
So it was, I think, around 2019 when he reached out. He was like, hey, he was doing an Instagram live, and then he asked his fans to join in for a conversation.
Right.
And then I sent a request and I said, yeah, can I please join in?
What's up? Yeah.
And then he accepted. Like, I really wasn't expecting that. And I said, and as soon as I got on the live with him, he was like, yeah, Joy, I had to accept. You've been following me. You've been showing me so much love.
That's dope, man.
So I appreciate it. So I had been following him, and I really liked his album Thank the King a lot, and I would listen to it a lot, and each and every time there was a chance I could get, I would always post about it on my stories, and he saw that and recognized that. But I really didn't even think anything of it, and it was something that stuck with him, such that when I sent him that instant live request, he was like, yep, now's the day. So that's when the relationship started.
Did you think you'd even get a feature with him when you started following him? I don't think so.
No,
right?
that wasn't the main goal. The reason why I was following him is because he's a great artist, and I followed him because I just love his personality. I love his music. I love his commitment to family. So it wasn't because I knew I was going to do music at the time, because when I followed him, I was in college and I really didn't even know that I'll end up venturing into my solo music career.
And here you are. You have a feature with one of South Africa's dope rappers.
Yeah.
Man, that is so cool. Now let's talk about the album that I think Twitter is going crazy right now with your album, and I particularly like the title. I don't know how you came up with that, but I was just like, hey, this is so. Let's talk about that. The name itself.
Okay, the album is titled Metamorphosis,
right?
And it's a word play. It's got a double-barreled meaning. First of all, it references metamorphosis as we know it, the process whereby an organism or something changes from one form to the next in stages. So that's the first part, and then the second part is where I decided that, you know what, I can actually spell metamorphosis in a different way, and then it can still be a very strong message for myself. So I was telling myself, hey, metamor for yourself, sister. So it's Matter For Sis.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was just like, hey, sis is deep though. Sis is deep though.
I'm so happy that I got to think about it that way. Honestly, it's not something that I spent so much time thinking about, but it just dawned on me that metamorphosis can actually be spelled in a different way, and everyone has been going crazy. So I'm just glad that
Bro, listen, when I saw it,
that.
I remember talking to Tina. I was like, what is she on? What was she on when she came up with this? All right, now let's talk about the whole project. How much time did you put into it?
Quite a lot of time. I had to actually redo some of the music. I started working on the project with Murphy Cubic in August 2020, and we worked on the song. We were initially supposed to do a 3-track EP, but then we also kept going, and I loved each and every song, and I decided, hey, this could be an album. And then I knew that the plan was to release a single in January 2021, and then release the singles incrementally, and then drop the album in 2021. But that didn't happen. Drop the album in 2022, but that didn't happen as well, because I was also going through some personal transitions.
You were going through a See what I just
metamorphosis.
See what I just did right there?
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's exactly what was going on. There were so many transformative changes that were
happening around
in my life.
your career and everything around you as well. So I'm going to play the first song from this album. We're going to play two songs in particular. We're going to play Survive the Night. Who produced this one?
A guy called Deaf Stars.
Right. You hate? Right. And the first one is, where do you see the trajectory of Zim music? I know you've worked with international producers from South Africa, from the States, from where we used to be and where we are now. Where do you predict us going?
I think that Zim music has a lot of super talented individuals that are seemingly passionate about what they are doing, and it's only a matter of time before we take Zimbabwean music to the world stage. And I believe we can do it. We've got some super powerful and super amazing people that are passionate about music.
But speaking of doing it, how do you think we can do it? How? For me, it's the how part. I know I think the talent is there. There's no doubt about that. But I mean, how?
Well, first of all, I think it's important for us to actually believe in ourselves.
Right.
If we don't have self-belief, then it's not going to be something
it's
that
not
will
going to go
happen
anywhere,
quickly.
right?
We have to believe that we can be in the same room as Jay-Z and Beyonce and be able to represent ourselves in the best way. So I think, number one, artists have to be very much confident in their craft. Number two, artists also have to take aside some time to do some research and understand how, these international artists are doing it. How are people going on tour? How are people releasing great music videos? How are people being featured on Jimmy Kimmel? How are people going on to actually perform at an Ellen show?
Right.
There's a whole lot of production that goes behind that, and it's information that you're likely to get if you research and also align yourself with the right people.
And I think you are aligning yourself with the right people, because your statistics online, the streams though, over 500,000 streams and over 9,000 followers.
Yeah.
I mean, those are crazy stats.
Yeah, I mean, definitely we're growing, and obviously I'm not where I want to be. I want more for myself, especially for my music, and I believe that that's something that's possible. So I think especially that the album is out, there's a whole lot more that I'm going to be doing in terms of putting myself out there, and you can expect a lot from me, and just taking the music out to the world.
Of course, taking the music out to the world. Speaking of that, are you planning on doing any tours? Are you planning on doing any performances? I'm sure people want to know.
Yeah, Metamorphosis tour is in the work. I'm not yet sure about the dates, but that's something that will definitely happen.
And if people want to book you for performances, if people want to, work with you, how can they get in touch with you?
They can get in touch with me. If they go on my website, there is a contact page where you can fill in your information, and then you can choose the reason why you're choosing to contact me. Alternatively, you can email me info@JoyRukanza.com. And then I'm also available on social platforms. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok as @JoyRukanza, so you can reach me there as well.
So it's just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that. 0731.
As
As simple as that. 0731 168 After the 2020 headlines, I'm going to play the second track that a couple of people have been coming through and say, hey, that is the one that we want to hear. And that one features Azanya. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. But right now, let's go to the 2020 headlines. Keep the messages coming in. 731 168 That is our number. If you want to send voice notes as well, you can do that. Keep it short, straight to the point, right? Right. It's 17 before 6 on my station, your station, still rocking and chopping it up with Joy. So Joy, like I said, I know you've got a lot of places to be. You're probably wondering, hey guy, I want to go, bro. What do you mean? Why are you still keeping me here? All right, so the track that I'm about to play that features Azanya. Tell me a little bit more about this one. First of all, how do you pronounce this?
Kuweshe.
Kuweshe.
Yeah.
See? Don't.
You got it. You got it.
What does it mean?
It's just an exclamation. It's like just exclaiming, just like, oh my gosh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So is it like a famous word in skies or something?
It's not.
Or it's a JoyRukanza thing?
Yeah, like when I was working on the song with Percy, we were just trying to find the best chorus that will go in there, because it's a song whereby I'm exclaiming and I'm saying, oh my goodness,
right,
this guy just broke my heart. How could he do something like that?
Is it based on like personal experience or something?
Not really.
No, it's okay if it is.
No, it's not. If it was, I would be able to tell you that. I've got nothing to hide.
Right. I like that. And Azania, how did you link up for this one?
So Azana and I linked up. I reached out to her on Instagram as well, which is also another good thing to all the artists out there that are looking.
Just reach out.
Just reach out. Just shoot your shot. If it doesn't land, it's fine.
Move
on to something else.
Move on, bro.
So I reached out to her in 2021. I was doing this thing of going on live Instagram with different artists because I wanted to learn how they initiate their music process and to learn from them, artists that I feel like are doing some super amazing things.
Right.
So I managed to link up with Azana, got on a live. She shared her story, and after that she was meant to perform at a show that we held in Bulawayo called Foray Tropical, but unfortunately because of timing and so on and so forth, she wasn't able to do that. But we maintained contact since then, and one day I was like, hey, can we get on the song? She was like, yeah, I've been meaning to ask you to get on the song.
That's so cute, man. That's cute.
That's always the best, like making sure that you have that genuine connection at first, and then reaching out to someone after you have developed like some sort of relationship. I know in some cases it doesn't work like that, but I prefer my collaborations to be more authentic,
organic, right?
Organic,
it takes some time, cultivate a relationship, and it's easier to then work with someone that you have some sort of relationship. It's not weird or whatever. There's chemistry.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much. So, Joy, thank you for coming through to ZiFM Stereo. We support your music, hoping that you're going to continue giving us this amazing music, and hopefully we'll be at the front for the tour for the album.
Exactly.
Please don't forget to link us up. All right, this is me shooting my shot live on national radio. Right,
I got you.
You got me. So this is the brand new song, Kruweshe. Yes, I got it right for the first time right here on ZiFM Stereo. Joy, thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Banging the best music in the nation. We're your number one rockin' station. ZiFM Stereo.